About 15 minutes ago, I was crying my eyes out to this music video. I don't remember the last time I've actually cried at a music video like this. Here's the breakdown. This video was directed by the director who did Concrete Utopia, a movie from last year. It looks pretty similar to this. The director is Tae-hwa. You can already tell that this was directed by an actual movie director, like somebody who really knows how to create a cinematic storytelling masterpiece.
If we haven't met, I'm Jordan.
I'm a professional music video editor for artists like these guys. Thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed. It really means a lot to me. All right, so we're setting up the world. It looks like they're running away from some sort of cube. I read somebody said cube entertainment. There's a few other theories. We'll talk about them later, but some dystopian world trying to get away from a cube. And we have V and IU. We love seeing a little BTS collab. Dude, I'm not ready for this, man. Oh my God. I was just in tears over this. We have a pile of clothing. It's an inherently creepy sight. This was already done by an artist named Christian Boltanski. He did an art installation of 40 feet of clothes. And he said that the clothes are simply a placeholder for real human beings who lived real lives. The magnitude of the pile illustrates the heaviness of all hearts now lost. So that's just a great filmmaking device just to right off the bat establish what's been happening here. And even just the clothes like kind of strewn about the place, like terrifying. It's just good storytelling. Oh bro, V looks so scared. So it looks like she's kind of taking the lead on this survival mission, and he's kind of along for the ride. What? Oh my goodness. All right, they go into this building, find a camcorder. It looks like V is blind in one eye. IU might be deaf. There's a couple times she uses sign language. She has scars, she has piercing. I don't know if the piercing means anything, but she has scars. She's disheveled, not looking so great. But then when you look at her through the camcorder, she's like flawless. There's a light leak, she's glowing, she looks good. She's like, bro, you gotta try this. I mean, he's like, bro, you gotta try this out. She looks through. And she's like, whoa, wait a second. Your eye looks fine. You can see. And then just that cut, the continuity of her hand cutting back to reality. Oof. That's a great edit. Somebody told me that this sounds like Korean The Greatest Showman, which I hear that. Right at the top of this chorus, I get that, that's funny. Okay, she says, if really feels like I ate it, you should try. So wholesome. The majority of deep-seated emotional feelings usually come from sound, especially music. And so it's IU's song that makes this piece so freaking emotional. To illustrate this, we're gonna do a try not to cry challenge presented by MusicBed. I want you to stop whatever you're doing right now, close your eyes, and I'm gonna play three 3. And I'm gonna play 3 songs for 15 to 20 seconds. Let me know in the comments if your eyes are getting a little misty, or maybe if there's like, if your head is leaking. And all right, here we go. Song 1. That was easy. I'm not crying yet. All right, song 2. That was beautiful. Okay, last song.
This is goodbye, just for a while. It's been a thrill drinking it in. This is goodbye. Oh, what a ride. The places we've been, the memories in time.
Frick. Music Bed is literally my go-to site for the best produced music that you can find. For any cinematic or emotional project, which, you know, is kind of the point of filmmaking, to elicit emotions. So if you want to take your filmmaking to the next level, or even, you know, just get a little good cry in, you know, forget therapy. Just kidding. Therapy's good, but you could also just download Music Bed and listen to it for free whenever you want. And you can use code Jordan to get 1 month for free when you purchase an annual subscription of emotionally blissful tracks. All right, let's keep crying to this music video. All right, the story is developing here. So they have this camcorder. They can see from their dystopia into this utopia with the camcorder. It's like magical. And we start to exit from the camcorder into this other world. And we actually illustrate this with an aspect ratio change. The camcorder's in 4:3. It's more of like a square aspect ratio. And then right here, as they dolly out, the edges actually expand, and it's super invisible. I didn't notice this the first time or two I watched it. And then we enter into maybe the world that they lived in before. Everybody who's in black is upset that they're there, and they go around and steal everybody else's food. And we have a really cool camera effect here. It's called a few different things. If it's film, it's called step printing. If it's digital, it's just a low shutter angle. And pretty much you slow down the frame rate and then you increase the shutter speed. So you're getting way more blurry images and they look way choppier. And it kind of gives you this dreamy effect. We have to really pay attention to what's going on here. So they are running throughout the restaurant and stealing other people's food and kind of like making fun of them, which is really interesting. Now, why might they be doing that? There's so many theories here. I'll explain it pretty soon, but let's keep going. Oh, frick, I'm gonna cry. Just the contrast from seeing like the camcorder version of these pictures and the real life version of the photo booth pictures, crazy. I also love how in a simple editing trick, you just bring up the exposure at the end of a shot. It's white, cut to the next thing. And it's a great way to just simulate a flash. Oh dude, they all match perfectly too. Every single one of the 4 pictures is literally what they took through the camcorder. Oh my goodness. director did such a good job just conveying emotion with pictures. So what I think is happening is that the cube is going around and eliminating everybody that has disabilities, because we're clearly seeing that IU is probably deaf and V, he is blind in one eye. If we like flash back to the normal world or in this alternate reality where their dreams are becoming true, all of the people in black are hating on them. They're pointing fingers, they're making fun of them, they're angry. They are the people that oppressed IU and V. And so they are just imagining a world where they could live just like everybody else, even though they're marginalized people. And so that's why in this shot, it's so interesting how everybody's so angry in the crowd while they're just enjoying life. Their acting is so good. The chemistry is crazy. Just the way that they're just looking at each other, the way she touches his face, crazy. Crazy acting. No. Alright, continuity here is not matching at all. If we just look at the shots, she's looking back, and then we cut and she's looking forward, and the cube is there, and it's just a whole mess. And the editor does that on purpose so that it feels like we're in this dream sequence. Like, it doesn't feel like reality. Time is slowed down. Everything's pretty much in slow motion at this point. Like, imagine this video not in slow motion. It just wouldn't feel right. It would feel very strange. The slow motion, the lack of continuity is really helping that dream state be communicated to the viewers. Dude, the cube. All the VFX shots look good. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, bro, V is messed up here. It's at this point when we realize that there are so many cubes out there. They're not escaping. All hope is lost. We get to a down chorus here. It's quiet. Like, this is not a good situation. This is just good storytelling. Oh, frick. Alright, and this is when I pretty much started crying. Right here is when I started crying. Bro, my eyes are just, they're just a little bit moist. This is what gets me. The whole time she was trying to protect him. Like, she picked up the pipe to knock that cube out, and he was like, "Nah, man, no, I'm protecting you, even though I can't see. It doesn't matter. I'm in like a desperation to save us." And you just see the rage. You see the image glitch out. Like, that POV is crazy. And then I think this is a key change, so it's like a whole new musical number, and he just like. Just the shot of their hands, the way that the image is shaking, like the background is like vibrating back and forth. It's crazy. And everything turns red. And then this moment, bro, this is what sent me.
The reason this moment is so
psychologically emotional is because the music swells. It's this big giant downbeat right when she moves her hands. So we auditorily feel a release, something that's emotional, and we visually see it with storytelling, and it freaking got me. They're trying to protect each other. Like, he was like, "I did my best. I tried to take this guy out," and she's like, "I'm gonna cover your one working eye so you can't see what happens. Like, I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna face it for you." Like, are you freaking kidding me, bro? Come on, music video. It's a Tuesday afternoon and I'm over here just weeping. And like, even just the simplicity of like their skin steaming or whatever's going, like, that shot's crazy. This director knows what he is doing. camcorder shot, bro. The battery's dying. It dies. It's just such a nice way to communicate that they died. So why is the title Love Wins All? It makes it so much better because even though they're getting absolutely obliterated by this cube, they still got to live their lives and fulfill all their dreams through just loving each other. Even though it wasn't reality, even though it wasn't the way that the world was, love still healed it. Even right now, I'm remembering love covers a multitude of sins, meaning that there's so many wrongs that happen in the world, but love is the answer to those injustices, to those wrongs. It's so poetic, bro. This music video is so freaking good. Just to lighten the mood, lots of people think that the cube is this. If you want to learn how to edit music videos just like this, check out the editing formula. The link's in the description. I love you guys. God bless. Peace.